I think we missed a few great opportunities we had. We missed one in the reforming of the tax system. Instead of going after the people that are registered and paying, I understand we had to do that, or I understand why they did it. They said there was no income, so, But companies that were struggling, you only beat them up more. When it comes to the elderly, and this whole roof repair, I have an issue with it because government has repaired, I believe, through their program, 7 roofs. Mr. Franca did a great job with the monies he got for, I believe, 100 elderly, 100 and something elderly. The White and Yellow Cross did for their clients. The Red Cross helped people with $2,000 or $3,000 under conditions that you had to pay for labor. Look, there was a lot of money reserved for the roofs, a lot of money. The problem is the procurement. The procurement at the World Bank is extremely tedious. Half the time you can't get through it. So it is, I see it on the landfill. Again now, study after study after study, and nothing happens. And with the roof repair, it's nothing. Look at the shelters. You can remember Mr. Knops came down here and he guaranteed that before the hurricane season we'd have a shelter. We'd have a shelter. Nothing was done. They're still tendering and trying to get a work out. Roof repair. If you don't trust the government, then call in Mr. Franca and his organization and say, listen, here's 10 million, go and fix the people's roofs. Because you all seem to know how to do accounting and you all don't thief. Then give it to them. But don't keep it in a bank account under the trust fund and nothing happening. Because I don't care what nobody says. Go and ask them how much roofs they fix. Because Knops went to Holland and said he fixed 1,000 roofs. According to me, the man put 2 zeros behind it. I don't know how they do these things, but I think it went a little too far. We can't just accept that people say these things when it's not true. Look, I understand there are procedures to be followed, and I understand that very often government has a bad name in how things are done. Yeah. But for God's sakes, if you are going to help the people, then help them. There are 2 things. If SZV continues in the manner it is right now, with its spending pattern and its collection pattern, it will be bankrupt. It will be bankrupt. It cannot be self-sufficient. SZV has to make some adjustments on how they go and what we do. But the problem with SZV in general, remember, it's legislation. Sole proprietorships, bus drivers, taxi drivers, vendors, people that make more than $60,000 a year, including elderly. They're exempted. They can't get SZV. They can't get coverage. Now, you say $60,000 a year, that's a lot of money. That's $5,000 a year. That's $5,000 a month. Let's say your pension is $2,000, $3,000, and you have 2 apartments. Each apartment brings $1,000. You have $5,000. Now, try to get medical insurance at the age of 65. No insurance company wants you because you're going to cost them too much money. They love to insure the 20 to 40 age bracket because those are people that don't get ill fast, and they don't have these chronic illnesses. So the elderly are caught with this, and that's very unfortunate. So when you talk of national health insurance or SZV or insurance companies, it has to gel. What do you do with insurance companies that are selling health insurance right now if you cover the national health insurance? What will be SZV's role in the national health insurance? Because you own SZV. How do you open that up to be for everybody? Because right now SZV is not for everybody. I just gave you a few examples. Bus drivers, taxi drivers, sole proprietorship vendors, they don't get SZV because they're not registered as such, because their tax income is not known, so they try to keep them out of that whole thing. And I'm saying, come on, either we insure everybody or we don't insure everybody, because these people, how do they get help if they can't afford? You go by government, ask for a PP card? Well, how that gonna work?